Hello and welcome to day 3 of our Holy Week videos. If you have not watched the videos from Monday and Tuesday, be sure to be caught up with those so you have a good understanding of what led up to Jesus' life on today. Our desire is that these videos will help prepare our hearts for remembering Jesus' death and resurrection as a church family this week. We're following the life of Jesus day by day on this week, the last week before his crucifixion. On Sunday, we see Jesus warmly welcomed to Jerusalem and praised. On Monday, we see Jesus flipping tables and chasing people out of the temple. Yesterday, we saw religious leaders try to trip Jesus up with certain questions designed to trick him. Yesterday, we also see Jesus give the greatest command to love God and love people. Today is Wednesday of Holy Week. You can find what happens on Wednesday at Mathew 26, 14 through 16, Mark 14, 1 through 11, Luke 22, 1 through 6, and John 12. Today we believe that Jesus and his disciples were resting in Bethany for a good part of the day. Today is also often called Spy Wednesday. It's called that because it is the day that Judas decides he's going to betray Jesus. Judas receives 30 pieces of silver for his betrayal. In the evening, a lady named Mary anointed Jesus with some expensive perfumed oil. Judas objected to this, saying they could have sold this and done something good with the money. Jesus rebukes Judas. He does so because he knows Mary's heart and reasoning for doing this, and Jesus also knows how this is foreshadowing what will happen in just 2 days. This is the same Mary that we see in Luke 10, who, while her sister was cleaning and working, all Mary wanted to do was sit down and spend time with Jesus. And you know, we have someone in our lives who, when you think about them, all you want to do is just sit with them and spend time with them. For Mary, that person was Jesus. There were certain people in this time who saw Jesus as a way of pushing their agenda. Some wanted to try and impress Jesus. Some were attracted to Jesus because of what they might be able to receive from him. But Mary simply loved being around Jesus. As we look back on this day, we have the unique opportunity to do the same thing. We may often go to Jesus when we are in need or we thank him for something, which is important. But how often do we just desire to feel closer to Jesus? To just sit and feel his presence? I want to encourage you to take some time today where you just sit down in a quiet place and in a calm way. And don't bring problems or necessarily pray for others at that time. But let's just designate some time to simply adore Jesus. To ask him for us to feel his presence. To have no other agenda than to just spend time with Jesus. When you have a relationship with someone, the only way that bond becomes stronger is to invest in that relationship. Sometimes you stop what you're doing and invest in that relationship right away. Maybe after this video, you take 5 minutes to just sit and talk with Jesus about what's going on in your life as you would a friend. Since we're doing these videos, you could talk about what went on in Jesus' life this week. You could talk about what happened in the temple, or when the religious leaders questioned him, or how Jesus was feeling in the midst of so much hate, disbelief, and betrayal, and how it would have felt for Jesus when Mary anointed him simply just to show him love. If you're a leader in your household, I want to encourage you to maybe have a conversation with your family and talk about what it means to invest in a relationship and to grow in the relationship with Jesus, what it looks like on a human level. I want to encourage you to read Wednesday with your family and talk about what it means to spend time with Jesus. Church family, may we invest in our relationship with Jesus. First, may we have the desire to yearn to feel closer to Jesus. Second, may we invest in our relationship with him. May we sacrifice our time and money and effort and energy and even time in our other relationships so that we can invest in our relationship with Jesus as we need to. When others see us, may they see us as people who manage their time and choices around their relationship with Jesus. We'll see you tomorrow with another video for Thursday, and then we'll see you online or in person on Friday for our Good Friday service and for Easter morning.